personally, for me, watching a little bit of film of Mario Williams, seeing him play, as well as reading what others are writing, here's what I believe about Mario Williams, and this is what I think makes him so special, is that at his level, if you were to put him in the same shoes as, say, a CeeDee Lamb, a Hollywood Brown, any of those guys before they arrived on campus at the University of Oklahoma, I don't think any of those players were as good of a route runner as Mario Williams is day one as a freshman in college. You disagree by the look on your face, so I'm going to turn it over to you. Give me your thoughts.
No, I mean, I don't want to totally shoot down or poo-poo on what you're saying, but CeeDee Lambs was pretty dang good.
No, and I agree with
at
you.
route, and he was way more athletic than I think what we're getting in Mario Williams. And again,
Williams is more explosive.
We live in a culture where if you're comparing two guys, you can't talk about how different they are and then both still be good. That's not what I'm saying. Mario Williams is a heck of an athlete. You don't become a 5-star athlete just by being average. What I think separates Mario Williams, I mean, he does run good routes. I would still say
the best routes.
I would still say CeeDee Lamb as a true freshman was pretty spectacular, okay? But here's what separates him from me. And I'm kind of partial to receivers because when I played football, that's the position I played. And when I coached football, that's the position that I coached. And so I kind of get into this a little bit more. And Mario Williams is not a big body guy. And you know, when you look at he's under 6 feet, he's 5'10", he's under 170 pounds, and you know that they're going to bulk him up. You know, he's not going to leave the University of Oklahoma at 165 pounds. He's going to put weight on. But really what makes him, this is what separates him from in my opinion, from a Hollywood Brown. Hollywood was all about speed, okay? And Mario Williams is quick. He's not that blazer that Hollywood Brown was, but what really makes him different is that he's fast enough that you got to do one or two things. Really, you got to give him that cushion. If you've got a faster defensive back, you can press him if you've got a faster guy, but he's physical. For being an undersized guy, he can break off of that press. He can release off of that. He can get a defender off balance and then do the speed. And the word that I've seen used in conjunction with him, I think is really accurate, is that he's twitchy, meaning he can be going one direction full speed, and then the very next second he's going lateral. You know what I'm saying? You got him going vertical, and bam, he's going lateral just like that. And so I love this kid. I do. He deserves the 5-star. I don't think I'm willing to say though he runs better routes than CeeDee Lamb did as a true freshman. I don't think I'm ready to go there. Okay. I could be wrong. Let's see where he picks. I think I think he's picking the University of Oklahoma. I've been saying this all along. He was one of the first guys that I've jumped in and said he's a lock to come to the University of Oklahoma. He's also, as aforementioned, a member of the Hot Dog Gang. So that means Christian Leary and Caleb Williams are tied into most likely where Mario's going. I just don't know if I'm ready to say as a true freshman better than CeeDee.
And that's A-okay. Those comparisons may never be made, but the outside of the route running, the second thing that I really liked about Mario Williams, I'm gonna stick with my original assessment here.
Yeah, go ahead.
And say that he is, for his age, a top tier route runner and probably the best one that Oklahoma, assuming he commits to Oklahoma, that Oklahoma has had. I mean, he won't be on a roster, he won't be on campus, but if that pans out and he does land in Norman, I know commitments don't really add up to anything until there's a signature on a piece of paper and that's sent in as the letter of intent to that specific university. But assuming that everything goes as we're thinking it's going to go, I think Mario Williams, like I said, will be the best route runner day one. How he progresses, clearly up to him. But the second thing you've really got to like about a guy like Mario Williams and why I think he's the top target at the receiver position for Oklahoma in this class is the versatility. I know that you've said that he's undersized, but you've mentioned this ability to change directions on a dime with zero warning and zero hesitation. It is going to throw defenders off. He's had a lot of success playing on the outside by using a double move, getting behind that defense. But when when teams have started to bracket him on the high school level, guess what the coaching staff did? They moved him to the slot position, used him in situations like a bubble screen, and was still just as lethal after making